Hey guys, me answer for today, guys. I will give you guys my Atalanta versus Valencia match reaction. I'm gonna be doing these little match reactions for every single match that's taken place in the Champions League and give you guys my thoughts. And man, this game was crazy. This game was an insane game to watch, and I am pretty surprised to see how lopsided this was. Because coming into this game, I thought this was going to be even at fair. I thought this would probably come down to away goals, and rather I was wrong. Atalanta proved me completely wrong and destroyed Valencia and won the first leg 4-1. Now, before we continue further, I don't want to say because a tie isn't over yet, okay? Theoretically speaking, because Valencia do have an away goal. And remember, guys, they can score 3 and Mestalla and still go through, So my prediction can still happen. It's just really, really difficult to see how that's going to happen because Atalanta, man, they played some really good attacking football, and that's what gave them the win. That's what gave them such a big win. And looking at the shots department, 11 shots, 5 on target. I mean, Valencia outdid them shots-wise. However, and I say however here, their shots on target. The big difference is that they weren't clinical enough. That was the big problem. And coming into this game, Valencia we're kind of in a weird position, They've done so well. I mean, in the Mestalla, they have prevented the likes of Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Barcelona to beat. In fact, they didn't allow any of those 3 teams to beat them. In fact, they won against Barcelona and pulled off 2 draws. Not to mention, they had to come from behind to pull off a draw against Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid. And we're just inches away of winning against Real Madrid. So this team is good. This team frustrated Ajax and the Champions League, as you guys saw in the Amsterdam Arena, where they just relaxed, didn't even feel like scoring that much and just kind of Ajax was mounting pressure. They mounted pressure on pressure on Ajax, and Ajax eventually just ran out of ideas and lost 1-0. I mean, this team knows how to defend. This team, and the thing that even makes me more surprised is that amount of yellow cards. Only 1 yellow card was given in this game. You've seen the other games, 7 or 5 for both teams in combined. Here, only 1 yellow card is, which goes to show you how disciplined they are. And the offsides in the corners, man, that's just ridiculous. And everything was about even. Although the stats department favors Atalanta, they created more fouls than Valencia did. But yeah, guys, it's crazy. I mean, this team is unbelievable. And Hadibor is probably my man of the match. He pulled off some miraculous. He made it really well. He did his absolute best to give Atalanta their first Champions League knockout win. So, and let's be real, even if they do lose 3, I don't see them losing 3. I don't see Atalanta losing the return leg 3-0. I don't see it. It's going to be very impossible. And considering Atalanta have already made a big margin in this game, they're going to probably score in the return leg as well. And this Atalanta team could make to the Champions League final. Remember, guys, Tottenham Hotspur, they did this kind of way too. I mean, they won the first leg 3-0 against Borussia Dortmund. So they can be the Tottenham of the season. That remains to be seen whether they will be or not. But man, Atalanta, man, they played some really good 3-4-1-2, and dang, they played so well. I'm very surprised. I surely expected Valencia to put up more of a fight, but at the end of the day, it's actually Atalanta that is going to go with the Champions League quarterfinal with the second leg with a big margin, and knowing that they have a 3-goal lead that they can very much mess up, and still, even if they lose 2-0, they're still going to go through. And all likelihood, they're not going to lose 2-0. They're going to get a draw or they're gonna score in the night. It's gonna be difficult to keep. And one person I want to keep in touch with you guys is Golini. And Atalanta, they have been kind of criticized for them not doing good defensively speaking, and they haven't been doing too well defensively speaking. And rather, this was a good defensive display. I saw Golini; he made some great saves, man, and really kept Atalanta in this game because Valencia should have won. Like, if you look solely on the shots, this should have been a draw or Valencia win. Atalanta, no disrespect to Atalanta. But looking at the stats, shots, you would surely expect Valencia to go through, or Valencia to get the benefit of the doubt. And before we go ahead and further ado, I'm going to go ahead and see what my score prediction was for this game, because I believe I predicted a 1-1 or 2-2. Let me go and check what I predicted, because I kind of forgot what I predicted, to be honest with you guys. The first leg, I predicted 2-2. I predicted a 2-2 draw at the San Siro, and wow. So, I was completely wrong, and guess what? It's going to be like that. So, that's it for you today, guys. I'm very well impressed. I think this is a great performance. Ilicic made a really good, and Cheryshev, man. I feel bad for Cheryshev because he'd really, really tried his genuine best. And I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a very promising display, and so far my predictions haven't been doing too well. In fact, out of all the 4 games that happened this week, the team that I didn't predict are like the teams I predicted to win are losing. So it's not looking too good for my predictions, you know. Like I said, guys, I don't really care too much about predictions anyway. I just want to at least get 4. I would like to at least get 4 out of 8. You know, that would be good, and at least get 50%. You know, I did really well in the group stage. Although, to be fair, I love the group stage. It was pretty easy, you could argue. Here in the knockout stage, I hope I can improve and continue that run. As far as the Europa League is concerned, I didn't give you guys my Europa League predictions, and let me go ahead and explain why. To be honest with you guys, I don't really follow the Europa League too much. I don't really know what it's like. I know it's the second division. I know that, obviously, but I don't really watch the Europa League that much. So I will, next season, I will follow the Europa League a little bit more. I will try to get more attention. I'll pay more attention to it. It's just this season, I just kind of forgot about it. Before we go on, though, let's go and check out the Europa League fixtures for tomorrow. Or maybe I might make a separate video. I might make a separate video, actually. Just give you guys my quick predictions, you know. And yeah. So, anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. So let me know what you guys think below in the comments below. Atalanta versus Valencia. 4-1. Peace out.